What's up? What's up? It's Sunday. Time for the weekly update. As we get into the first week of June, or finish up the first week of June, wanted to touch on committed club for May. We actually had our biggest committed club so far, so that's back-to-back months that we've set a committed club PR. In May, we had 29 people make the committed club, and if you're not familiar with what the committed club is, that's at least 15 class check-ins on the month. So 29 of you guys made it to at least 15 classes that last month. That's awesome. Let's keep it up. I think we can get at least 30 people this month. I think we can get to 30. Let's do it. Danielle Jackson, once again, I think she's led the check-in, led the group with the check-ins for a number of months. She got 25 last month, so good job, Danielle. We had 4 first-timers make it into the committed club. So Alyssa Wallach made it in for the first time, Hannah Baldwin, Olivia Chun, and Reese Earhart. So congratulations to all of you. And then we had over on Saturday after the partner workout, we had our committed club drawing, and Sarah Birch was our winner for the committed club drawing this year, or this month, last month. And Sarah got a bag of protein. So fantastic to everybody who made it to the committed club. A number of you were very, very close. So my advice to you, get out ahead of things in the beginning of the month. Okay, set yourself up for success. It's an average about 4 classes per week, so you can do it. Coming up real soon, we've got the Butte to Butte 4th of July 10K race. I know that I will be running, and I have registered a team for the gym. So those of you guys that are interested in running the Butte to Butte, when you go and register, you can join our team. It's just titled CrossFit the Way. We've already got 7 or 8 of us sign up and join the team. I encourage as many of you guys that are interested in participating to go and sign up. It is personally one of my very favorite holiday traditions. It's a great way to start the 4th of July weekend. Feeling productive first thing in the morning, because we're going to have a good time the rest of the afternoon and celebrate a little bit. But as we get closer to the Butte to Butte, we'll set kind of a time and place where we can all meet and organize in the morning before the race starts, get a group photo, and all that fun stuff. But until then, I encourage as many of you guys to not only sign up, but join our race team on the registration site. We are 1 week into the June Step Challenge. So that challenge, if somehow you've been hiding under a rock and didn't get the information, the June Step Challenge is just an incentive to hopefully motivate you guys to increase your overall activity during the day. We want to shoot for a minimum of 10,000 steps every day. In your member app, you can log how many steps you do accumulate over the day. If you go to workouts, and then in the drop-down tab, you can select June Step Challenge, log how many steps you get in for the day. If you don't get 10,000, no big deal, but get in the habit of actually paying attention and tracking. And the whole point is just to bring some awareness to how active we actually are during the day. It can be very enlightening if you think you are pretty active. The data shows. It doesn't. Your trackers don't really lie. So, encourage you to get out there, try to increase your step count, or at the very least, track your current step count. And the goal would be to accumulate 10,000 per day, and that would equal 300,000 steps over the course of the month. Right now, Danielle is, leading the pack again. She's already over 100,000 steps, and we're only 1 week into this thing. But Danielle, I'm coming for you. All right. Clean Simple Eats order. We're putting in a Clean Simple Eats order this week. So if you're looking for protein or anything else that Clean Simple Eats offers, maybe greens powder or anything like that, you can let us know. We will order it for you. If you know what you want, in the social feed in our member app, you'll see that we have a thread where you can place your order. Mackenzie's taking care of all those things, so make sure you drop your order in soon within the next couple days, because then we're gonna be putting that in order. Wanted to touch base really quick. When it comes to class signups and check-ins and things like that, There is absolutely no requirement to check in or sign up early. That being said, it's very helpful for myself. And as Jenny starts to come on as a new coach, it's very helpful. The early you sign up for your class, the easier it is for us to plan and prepare for you being there and for everybody else that will be there. We like to make logistical decisions based on how big of our class is. We like to make decisions to adjust the timeline of the class so that not only we can do everything that we want to do and make sure that you guys get out on time, but also if you're somebody who has special considerations, whether it's an injury or a limitation or anything like that, we like to know that you're coming to class so we can start to make a game plan for you before you get here rather than trying to think of something on the spot. So please, as much as you can, if you know that you're coming to class, sign up ahead of time. It just makes things easier on us and it allows us to provide you guys with the best experience possible. All right. Along with that, just as much as you can, try to get here on time. I know we all have busy lives and things going on. We get off work late, things happen. But if you can do your best to try to get to class a couple minutes early, at the very least on time, we always try to be respectful of your time and trying to get classes started on time and finished on time. I understand that sometimes we run over. I do my best to try and limit that. So it's easier for us to do that when you guys show up on time and we can get the whiteboard brief started and we can get everybody up to speed and get the warm up started and everything like that. So as best you can, show up on time. I will say that if you know that you're going to be late and thinking that being a few minutes late is bothersome, please don't let that deter you from showing up. I would rather you show up a handful of minutes late and get your workout in than feel like I'm going to be upset or anything like that and you deciding not to show up. So just want to make that crystal clear. We've got an accumulation of things in the cubbies in the front area. I will give you guys till the end of this week to claim your things and clear them out. Otherwise, at the end of this week, those things are disappearing and they're going to the Goodwill. I will say if you haven't picked it up by Friday, anything that's still in there Saturday morning is up for grabs. All right. So if you got things in there, whether it's sweatshirts, shirts, jump ropes, cups, any of that stuff, pick it up or else it's out of here. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Looking forward to a good week. Let's get after it.